Hello Pisces, good evening. Today we're going to do your December 2021 romance love forecast. So if you want to stick with us, I'm going to be doing a horseshoe spread, and I'm going to be using some of my Greek cards. I like the Greek cards because they have the light and the dark parts of life, which is exactly what life is. With the angel cards, sometimes they're just all light and they kind of ignore, the full spectrum of life. And then I have my classic Rider-Waite tarot cards, which people typically think of when they think of cards. I like the original, or this version, because there's so much symbolism in them. I know there's a lot of other versions of these tarot cards, but they lose some of the deep symbolism that's historically built into them. So let's get going. After we do that, we're going to pull some romance cards for you that are advice from the angels to you, and then finally we're going to also pull some cards from your person to you. So that's, directly from them to you that you're thinking of. So I'm just going to get going with this. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Typically, with a horseshoe spread, it's kind of like a little V point. And typically with a horseshoe spread, you got your past, present, 3 to 4 month future, you in a nutshell, your environment, your hopes and or your fears, and your 12-month outcome. So going back over here, in your past, people were really attracted to you. People thought you were hot, you were sexy. Someone might have been physically attracted to you. Yeah. I pull a second card sometimes. If it's a court card, then it's definitely a person. Otherwise, it could have been like an emotion you had. So there was a person that was attracted to you, but I'm gonna say he because it's a king, but it could be either way. He did not express his emotions to you. Normally, he's a master of emotions and he's good at sharing his love, but he's in reverse, so he held back some emotions. Alrighty, so next we got your present situation, the 3 Graces and the Empress. Okay, so we got the 3 Graces, festivities. There's 3 different people here, kind of hugging. Then we got the Empress. She is the card of fertility, abundance, infinite source. She has Venus right there. She's also perpetually pregnant. That's the the joke of her, I guess, or I guess the phrase of her. I don't know. It's a joke. She's also the Empress, so she is above the queens, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. She rules them all. She has mastered all those attributes. And I pulled a few more cards to get a better interpretation. So my initial thought was there could be a bun in the oven. It looks like, there's there's 2 people and there's a third joining, and then we got another 3 people and there's someone joining. This is another card of like fertility and abundance. So if you don't want to get pregnant or get someone pregnant, make sure to not do that. But otherwise, it looks like a great time for love right now. You're just getting out, having a good time, partying, going with friends. You're single, you want to mingle, people are looking at you, you have everything you want on your own. People might even be like kind of diving for you, like trying to get your attention. Okay. So then in your future, 3 to 4 months out, Pisces, we got Hydra, challenges, and then we got the Seven of Cups, the Cups of illusions, confusion, choices. So it looks like in your future, there's a lot of snakes here. You might have too many choices or too many options. You're not sure what to pick. You might even be so overwhelmed with your choices that you don't pick anything. You clam up and like just want to be alone. Pick one more card just to. You might even go on a vacation alone to clear your mind so you can know exactly what you want. Okay? Let's see. So this is you in a nutshell. We got the High Priestess reversed, and then we got Alchemy, Unfairness. So the typical story of Alchemy, right side up, is there's a husband and wife. The husband kicks out his wife because he finds out something. The wife was raped by a god, and she couldn't do anything to stop it. But the husband assumes that she wasn't raped. He assumes that she was just cheating on her, messing around, and he kicks her out before hearing her side of the story. Eventually they reconcile, and he forgives her when he finds out it was a god and she had no power over the situation, and he brings her back in. But you got the Unfairness upside down. So normally when the cards are upside down, it's either a block, you're blocking the situation, or it's to the extreme, or it's the opposite. Trying to figure this out. And let me tell you what this card means, and then we'll pull another card. High Priestess. Typically when she's right side up, she's using her intuition. She's okay with her dark and her light side. She knows what's behind the curtain. She knows what's going to happen. She could feel it. And she's also a very sexually powerful woman. It's upside down. So I don't know. Perhaps you might be a little bit too much into your dark side right now. Let's see if I can get another card. And, you know, I'm not trying to judge you for being dark. If you want to be dark, that's cool. You gotta do what you gotta do. Just make sure you treat people fairly, because karmically you don't want that to come back to you. I don't know if you hear my window open and people outside. Sorry about that. I wanted the wind to come inside. So in your situation there is a Queen of Wands and a Knight of Swords. So you got or there's a woman in your presence that is a very powerful, fiery woman. She's very passionate. She does what she wants. She goes and she doesn't need anyone's permission. She's very strong. And she has a clear view of all of her domain. And I guess she's messing around with the Knight of Swords. He's not as evolved as the King, but he is a good time nonetheless. He might be a little immature. He might make mistakes. So it could be maybe you are the knight and you are talking to a queen because something about the fair, it's unfair right now. So take care of your queen and make sure she's treated fairly. If you don't want to be with her, then don't. Your actions will speak loudly to her too. Alrighty, so next we have your environment, Pisces. So the environment is not something that you can control with your own two hands or mind. The environment is, for example, it's like the weather outside. If there's a snowstorm or blizzard and you were planning to go to work, you were planning to go to school, you were planning to take a test or do a client presentation, you can't. You're snowed in. Wait for that card to pass. You're snowed in. So you have to change your plans, work from home, do the test online, or just, reschedule. Something is out of your situation. It's going to either help or hurt the efforts you're trying to do. So in your environment, Pisces, you got the Pegasus nature reversed, and you got the Eight of Pentacles. So around you, there's a lot of people, they're just working. they don't have much time or energy to give to dating. They're just focusing on their one pentacle right here, their work. Yeah, it's like people, they want to be free. They want to fly around and do whatever they want, but they can't. Not right now. They're too busy at work. Someone's keeping them there. Alrighty. Next we have your hopes and or your fears. And let's see. You're afraid that you might miss your shot. Something, you might miss the time. Something won't be in divine timing. You're afraid of that. That's in your head, and that's not necessarily the case, because otherwise it would have been the environment. You're also afraid that you're going to miss communication. You're going to misfire. The Cupid arrow is going to shift to the left or the right and miss you. And you're afraid that it's just not going to happen. You're afraid nothing's going to happen for you. And that's your fear. So Pisces, today you got 2 fears on your spread. 12-month future. You got the Morai, the future, in your future. And then you have the 8 of Cups. So it looks like in the future you're going to be walking away from your emotions. Pisces, how can you do that? But you will. You're going to be walking away from your emotions. Maybe they were drowning you. You need to walk away and get a clear head. Go meditate in the mountain before you can come back. Get this card up. It looks like you'll have a few close friends to talk to. And what will happen will actually happen in divine timing. It's all spun on the web for you already. It's already supposed to happen, and it will. And you'll figure it out once you take that little tactical retreat into the mountains 12 months from now. Okay, next Pisces, let me pull some love angel cards for you. Okay, so the romance angels are advising you, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And then we got alert. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. That does seem in line, you know, here. Your present situation is just get out and have fun. You got friends, 3-3. And then you got this, people like you, they want to see you, they want to talk to you. So just get out there. And don't go out there and be like crossing your arms and saying, okay, I'm here, I did it. Actually talk to people. Actually go and dance. Actually, you know, make eye contact. Don't just like go and say, hey, I did it. The recommended stone for you right now, Pisces, is calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Are you working too much? Are you just going out for the sake of going out and you don't want to actually like have a person, or what's going on here? Anyways, calcite's a very affordable stone to own. Just make sure you keep it away from any vinegar or acids. But yeah, if you want to wear it as a stone, like a necklace or ring, we want to get a little cabochon or a little nugget. Wear that with you so you can remind yourself that you can take charge of your schedule, and remind yourself why you're busy all the time, so you're consciously aware of it. It's a physical manifestation of what you want. You want to have time management. Okay, my Pisces, let me put these cards aside. Okay, so next I'm going to give you the chance to think of a person that you want to get a message from. My advice is you pick that person and you stick with it, because if you don't like the message they give you, you can't say, oh, that wasn't actually so-and-so after all. That was the message, and you can't cherry pick what you want. It's not a tarot card reading. If you start cherry picking, that's just like a self-selected, thing for you. So pick your person, because I'm picking the cards now. Okay, so typically when I have an upside down card, I'll either read it as it's being blocked by you. It's either the opposite of the card or it's to an extreme, depending on the other cards around it. So let me read you the cards. Move this a little bit more here. Okay, I don't know how I feel. How could someone tell that to a Pisces? I want to tell you so much. Please acknowledge me. I am learning so much from you. But considering these things, I'm going to say that's the opposite. They're not learning from you. Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. They think you are their true love. You and I were too young. I don't know what happened. I don't know why this happened. So the person you're thinking of, that's interesting. So they might not be conscious that they love you, but you're already a part of their life. They want to talk to you more. And they really want you to talk to them. Maybe they think you're ignoring them. Or maybe they think that you just don't see them. They have, maybe less than optimal self-worth. And they want to tell you so much, but for some reason they can't talk to you. Maybe you didn't give them permission to talk to you. You didn't give them the time of day. Not that you have to. You don't have to do that or not. This is how this person feels towards you. But they feel like they've seen you as their true love and they've met you already. Oh, you and I were too young. I don't see that you and I were too young as a negative card. Maybe you make that person feel a little more playful. The lightheartedness. So something did happen. They know exactly why it happened. Could be why you didn't give them permission to talk to you. So I mean, if it's a permission thing, it's just up to you if you want to let them talk to you or not. You could reach out too. Okay, Pisces, this is your reading for December 2021. If you liked the video or if you found it helpful, please actually subscribe and like the video. I should be around next month to give you another update on what's going on in your life. And if you feel so moved, you could also donate to my channel. Even a few bucks would be very appreciated by me. Thank you and have a good night.